This is Capital Games, I am the Wiz, and this is the Weekly Dividend for March 17th, 2023. As you may have guessed already if you watched the other two videos from this week, I am going solo from now on, so hopefully we can do this and enjoy our time together while I do the Weekly Dividend for this week, going over the week's topics that I didn't go through with the other videos. Today I am playing Smite. It is the free-to-play MOBA. It's a third-person free-to-play MOBA. It is on all consoles, and it's also on PC. I'm playing the PC version right now. I've been playing this game for a long time. I think it's been about roughly 6 years at this point. And I don't play the main MOBA section. I play mostly Arena, but I do like the other ones too, like Joust and Duel. This is a cool game. I like this game a lot, actually. So I've gotten the Gods Pass, which gives me access to all the gods, as you can see. And I have played a lot. I'm up to about level 120, which means I think I've leveled almost every character to like level 1 at least. So I'm familiar with a lot of the gods in this, the characters that you play as in the game. So it's actually a good game. If you are interested in MOBAs, but you don't like using a mouse and keyboard, I prefer playing with a controller, so that's just me. Or even if you just want a different type of MOBA, I would recommend Smite. Smite's a lot of fun, so I would give Smite a shot here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on Arena, which is my favorite mode, and this is just all this is a mode where it's just one lane, everyone attacks each other, and whoever how do I explain the game in this one? What happens is that there is a line of minions that direct each other and fight against each other, and when you kill a minion, that takes away a ticket. If you kill a god or another fighter, that takes away 5 tickets. Whatever group does not have their tickets anymore loses. So you want to kill the other characters as much as you can. I'm playing Lancelot, which is an assassin character, which is a character that doesn't have a lot of health, doesn't have a lot of armor, but is much more attack-based. A lot of quick attacks, get out, is what I do with Lancelot. So it's gonna be fun. Let's see how this turns out for today. So while I'm waiting for the match to load, let's go into our first story here. This is not much to do with the business of video games, but I want to point out that Lance Reddick died today. Now, in terms of gaming, he is more known for being the voice of Zavala in Destiny. And if a lot of you played Destiny and Destiny 2, he's kind of an important character in that game. So for him to not going to be there anymore, obviously because of him passing, might be a big deal moving forward. They may have to rewrite certain things for the other Destiny expansions, or I don't know, or they would have to rewrite in a way where Zavala's not in Destiny 3. They could recast him, but he has such a distinctive voice, it would be just weird to have someone just pretending to be him. So I don't think that's going to be tenable from that point on, but I just want to point out Lance Reddick's passing. The thing that I remember Lance Reddick from is from The Wire, which is one of the, if not the best TV series of all time. So if you haven't watched him and you haven't watched The Wire, I'd say give that a shot. It's on HBO Max. I would definitely check out The Wire and definitely check out Lance Reddick. What a very good character actor. Hoping to see him more, but unfortunately he passed at the age of 60. There is no news as to how he died, but that doesn't really matter at this point. So it's just sad that he passed away. So Lance Reddick passed away at age 60. Next story, the EU regulator delays decision on Activision buyout due to remedies being presented. There are no public announcements as to what these remedies are, but the looks of it is that the negotiations between Activision and the Microsoft and the EU seem to be going pretty well. And this could also be shown as well from all the deals that Microsoft is doing in regards to COD and Xbox Cloud Gaming, which I will cover as this goes. So it is an interesting thing that they are announcing that they're making a delay, which is better on Microsoft than it is Sony at this point, because they also specifically say the reason why is because there are deals being struck and there are other things that they're talking about that might assuage the fears that the regulators have. So this is more and more like looking to basically, it's more and more likely this is going to go through. I just wonder what the concessions are at this point. But I can't imagine Microsoft taking a concession that they probably won't benefit from later down the road. So, yeah, we will see when that happens. Okay, so we are in the mode right now. This is Smite, and we are playing Arena. I am Lancelot. These are my teammates. Say hi, everybody. Okay. Now, the first thing we usually do, and what you do in almost any MOBA, really, is you go after the neutral creeps. This creep right here is going to give you a mana buff. I'm not interested in that mana buff, so I don't care. I'll help to get it, but it's fine. This is the power buff. Okay, I mean, I might get that, but what I really want is the attack speed buff. It makes me attack much faster and much more when that happens. So I'm going to go after the attack speed buff. Hopefully somebody else doesn't. And I'll help tank this creep right here. Alright. This is I think this is Owlix. She's another assassin, so something tells me... Yeah. Oh, okay. Why didn't Quisenbo take the... Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to get on my horse right here and go after that guy who's extended him. Oh, I got hit. Let's see what we got here. Let's go after this guy. Yeah, I'm not going to get to him. Okay. That's fine. I attacked him enough. That's cool. And we got first blood. Really nice. And the assist. Okay. If you're familiar with MOBAs, the kills give you more gold, which makes you get items that make you more powerful later on in the match. Yep, here we go. Oh, no. Uh-oh. That's not good. So we're going to be down an ally, which puts us at a very bad disadvantage. Unless these guys are terrible, which could be a possibility. We better get out of here. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Ooh, sorry, buddy. Okay. But yeah, anyway, I think the postponement is a good thing in the later on down for this as well. So, yeah. I'll move on to the next story. The UK regulator made an announcement that 6 studios have put in word that they are okay with the merger going through. Now, you can look at this a couple of ways. You could look at this as either the studios are being honest and they don't care and it's fine, or you could look at this as we want to curry favor with Microsoft because they will probably be the dominant platform in probably 5 years when this goes through. So it's better safe than sorry. We don't want to piss the big platform maker off, so we might as well just show fealty and not piss them off so they don't give us a bad deal later on down the road. You can look at it either way, but I think also a lot of... Uh-oh. I gotta get out of there. I think a lot of studios and a lot of people, as time have gone on, that are in the industry have realized this is going through. And I think there were hopes that it wasn't going to go through, but at this point, it's looking more and more that the case the FTC has, and specifically Sony has, isn't very strong. So it looks like a lot of different studios and companies are probably going to get behind the bandwagon and want to get involved and really want to curry some favor to... Oh, I got to get out of there. Curry favor to Microsoft. There we go. Take that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap! Ooh, I got him! Alright! You know what? I like that skin, but I bet that that's like a $50 skin. Yeah, skins do get that expensive in this game. It is a little ridiculous, but I guess you make money as you can. Ooh, I better get out of here, or else I'm probably gonna die. Okay, let's get back. Oh, I'm getting some nice assists. I'm not usually this good in this game, so I'm actually quite surprised I haven't died yet. Okay. Next story, the FTC lawyers want more info on the NVIDIA and Nintendo deals. NVIDIA and Nintendo got 10-year deals for streaming Xbox games. I think NVIDIA for their GeForce Now program, and Nintendo, you know, just to put those types of games on their system. So, it's not a bad thing that the FTC wants to see those deals, because they could be... in all fairness, like, they could be deals where it was significantly in Microsoft's favor. Again, pointing out that maybe some studios and companies... Uh-oh, I'm gonna go after him. There we go. Killing spree. Nice. Oh, I'm going too far in. I better move. Oh, God. Go, 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 go. Woo! I got lucky there. I should have died. I should have definitely died there. Okay. Yeah, so basically, this is not that unrealistic of a request to want to know the details on this. Of course, Xbox fanboys are going to be like, oh, they're obviously against the... But this is not a bad thing. I think it's a reasonable request to know what the details of these deals are, because let's be fair. Oh man, I'm getting another one. Look at me. Let's be fair here, okay? The reason why these deals are going through and why Microsoft is doing these deals is because they want to show that they're not going to be a monopoly and they're not going to be anti-business or anti-competition when this goes through. So, and that's really the reason why they're doing this. Even who I think, I don't mind the merger going through, to be fair, but even I recognize they're only doing this because they want to. They don't want the fears for the FTC to go through to be realized. So I know that's the only reason why they're doing this. So it is more than fair for the FTC to then go, yeah, all right, well, let me see exactly what the deals are and see what you're getting and what they're getting. Perfectly fair. So yeah. I gotta do this more often because I am doing another kill. Wow. Usually when I have 6 kills, I usually have 7 deaths. So I am doing very well. I am really surprised by this. So maybe I should do this more often. Okay, let's keep going here. What we got? Let's get this guy right here. Woo! Look at me. Oh my god. Alright, I'm overextending. Okay, let's see. Let's move back in. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I just went right in. Oh, that was dumb. And they're still not going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I got lucky. Yeah, I overextended there. I should not have went in with 3 people there in that purple pool. But I did anyway because I'm not that smart. So.
An enemy has been slain.
I also should not be going after the tankiest guy. And I kill him anyway. Wow.
Was it worth it though? Was it?
To be fair, though, I am getting all these kills, but my teammates are actually doing a really good job here, despite being shorthanded. We are probably going to lose because we're shorthanded, which sucks. But look at that. All right. 9 kills without a death. I can't tell you how rare this is, guys. I don't think I've ever done this. Okay. So, all right. Let's go after him. That's not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. Alright, better go, better go, better go. Alright. Oh, welcome back! Jerk. Okay, moving on to the next story here. Microsoft announced its 10-year deal with Switch cloud firm Ubitus and cloud service Boosteroid. So, I guess this is just... I think this is basically part of the regulatory deal. That they have to give these types of deals to all these companies. So, again, not a surprise. And it's kind of not a surprise that they're doing the Switch Cloud thing as well. My guess is when it comes to the deal that they're going to have with Nintendo, I don't think it's necessarily going to mean that all of their games that are Activision based are going to be in the in Switch Cloud, which would suck. To be completely honest, I think what's going to happen is they're going to start making Switch exclusive games if they can't downport certain games. Think about like in the PSP days, the PS Vita days, where Activision did Call of Duties, they did like the Call of Duty Classified. Those ones, they were Call of Duty games in name only. So I would expect that to be the case of what they're going to do. I don't think that they're going to have Modern Warfare 3 on Switch. By the time Modern Warfare 3 comes, it'll probably be the second Switch, or whatever Nintendo's new console is going to be. So, yeah, I really do not expect. I think it's going to be they're gonna give more resources to the Switch at this point. That's oh god, I think I'm finally going to die. Oh boy, no. Wow. Okay.
Time to ride, old friend.
Yeah, so but with these are all cloud services. I'm not even sure what Boosteroid has done, unless they're just a new cloud service. Another kill. Look at that. God, man. Like I said, I am not usually doing this well, and I'm gonna die. Yep, it had to happen. Had to happen, guys. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next story. We're going on a fast clip here. FTC finalizes order that Epic must pay $245 million to victims regarding unwanted Fortnite purchases. Me and Zero talked about this a couple of months ago, I think during a Weekly Dividend. And basically, what happened in this was a lot of parents started complaining to the FTC that their kids were accidentally purchasing stuff on Fortnite due to its confusing dark patterns and the way that they did the button combinations of making purchases. And a lot of parents complained, and the FTC has now ruled that that Epic will have to pay this fine to the victims, as well as I think other fines as well regarding its practices. Epic made a statement when this was announced, basically not copping to it, but basically saying we are actually a safer place to do business for everybody, without really saying that they did wrong in this. Usual PR speak. There we go. Gotta go. So yeah, this is just the announcement finalizing the deal that is going to happen. So, yeah. I think a lot more companies are probably going to stop using dark patterns and these kind of deceptive tactics. So, I hope it. There are some games I used to play that were pretty bad with that stuff. You had to really pay attention to what you're tapping, or else you might accidentally purchase something. Didn't Fall Guys have that issue about 6 months ago? I think it was Fall Guys. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this has been going on for a while. It looks like it's probably going to come to an end. And yeah, that's always a good thing. It's good to have consumers be protected for these deceptive practices. My God. I can't... Okay. I gotta stop. You're probably gonna get annoyed with me to keep saying this, but... Again, I am not usually this good at this game. I'm usually the one that is getting killed a lot.
An enemy has been slain.
But for me to contribute this much in the game, man, maybe I should do Conquest. Nah, I know better. Okay. Let's move on to the next story. Man, we are going through a clip here. Look at this. NFT station. Let's do this. NFTs. Yu Suzuki is doing NFTs for Virtua Fighter. I gotta say, Virtua Fighter is probably... I would say, what was it? Virtua Fighter 3 Evolution is probably my favorite 3D fighting game. I played that to death. That was such a... Was it 3 or 4? No, 3 was the one on Saturn. 4 was the one that was on PS2. That's right. So, VF4 Evolution had the Kumite mode that I absolutely loved playing. Since I really didn't have a lot of people who played fighting games, I loved playing Kumite mode. And I got really into playing Virtua Fighter for a long time. Virtua Fighter is probably one of the best 3D fighting. It might be one of the best fighting games ever. I love Virtua Fighter. But to hear the announcement of Virtua Fighter being NFTs really put a damper in my mood. But I think this is... and with that story, the Pokemon Company is trying to hire people with knowledge of NFTs as well for their company. So if a lot of you think that with all the bad things going on with blockchain and all the bad stories involving it, meaning it's probably going away, I would look at this as possibly not being the case. I think we're going to hear more about this as time goes on. So, yeah, I'm not entirely thrilled with it either. I don't care for blockchain or NFTs, but it looks as if this might be going on in the future, regardless of how we feel. Because these businesses seem to think that there is money involved in this and that they can get more money from their assets that they are making. So, in essence, if you really look at it with gaming companies with big brands, they have all the art assets they need. They can just do a picture of Akira from Virtua Fighter 4 or from Virtua Fighter, slap it on an NFT and sell it, and that's money for them. That's it. All they have to do is hire somebody to do the NFTs, and they're done. Then they can make money off those things. So some of you, I know some of you are like that. Why do this? No one wants it, because there is somebody who wants it. I don't know who, but there probably is, and it's cheap. They don't need to do much in order to actually make this work. So they have the art assets. They can do all that stuff. So why not? Is what it seems like to me. So yeah, again, I'm not entirely thrilled with the prospects of it either. But what are you going to do? I mean, companies are going to try it. Let them succeed, let them fail, and when they fail, we can laugh at them when it happens. So, yeah. And NFTs are not going away anytime soon. This will continue as time goes on. Expect Square Enix to have NFTs, I think, by end of the year this year, or probably beginning of year next year. But, yeah, this is going to happen regardless of how we feel about it. We're still looking for a match. Yeah, this is the kind of a problem that the game has at times, that sometimes finding a match isn't very quick, especially in Joust or Assault. I don't play Conquest because I'm not good at all on on that map and how to play the game. Usually, I'm not really deep into it, so I'm not going to give it a shot because I'm afraid of just essentially fucking up. And when you have one bad player on a conquest team, forget it. It's not fun for anybody. So I will stick to the other modes. Moving on to the next story, Suicide Squad's reported delay, highly unlikely to change live service elements. There has not even been a confirmation that Suicide Squad has been delayed. But there are so many reports from reporters right now that it will get delayed that it's seeming either one of two things happened here. Either it is clear it's being delayed and we're just waiting for the announcement, or everyone believed the same report from the same person that they all heard from, and that person's taking everyone for a ride. It is highly unlikely, but that has happened before. So, I think it is true that it is being delayed. But would I be surprised if all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, we all were wrong? I wouldn't entirely surprise me. But anyway, regarding the wanting to change the live service elements. Excuse me. Regarding wanting to change the live service elements. I get why. I know I did me and Zero did something on live service games before he left. But with a game that's been in development that long, I think Suicide Squad has been in development for like 7-8 years at this point. I'm not entirely sure that's true, but from the reports it's been being made for about 7 or 8 years. With that length of time, the only way they could recoup their money in, I think, a safe manner is to make it a live service game. Now, when I watched it, when me and Zero talked about it last, and we watched it on that State of Play stream, I don't think either of us were that impressed by it, really. So I think that's the bigger issue involved with that game. That it didn't really impress anybody. At least us, really. From what I've heard too, from a lot of people, a lot of gamers are kind of meh on it, and not just because it was a live service game, but because it really didn't look that unique, and with something with heroes on it, with heroes like Harley Quinn and King Shark and Captain Boomerang and all that, to have them all shooting guns was kind of weird. Even though they all, with the exception of King Shark. Okay, let me preface by saying, I'm not an expert on DC characters, so maybe King Shark knows how to shoot a gun. I don't know. Do I care, really? No. But it seems kind of weird that you would have this big, bruising character that is known for chopping off the heads of his opponents, and all he does is shoot people. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that's a little weird.
Good luck. Have fun.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting match. I haven't played this mode in a while. This is Joust, so this is a 3-on-3 in one lane. And it's more fashioned like a MOBA, really, because this has a more MOBA-like map to it. And there are, like most MOBAs now, there are towers that you have to destroy and everything. So, there we go.
Thanks.
So if I don't talk as much as I usually do, this is why, because I haven't played this mode in a while. A lot has changed in this mode, actually. This doesn't look the same as it used to. Oh, I don't need a mana buff. What do I do? Shit. Hello, buddy. Okay, okay. Oh boy. And I'm going against Loki, right? Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so Loki's thing is that he turns invisible and teleports to an enemy, stunning them and then attacking him. He's an assassin like my guy. So he can be a pain in the ass. Oh, see, that That is what I do usually. That is what I do. I rush in, and in the most inopportune times, and then I end up getting killed. That is my go. That is what I usually do. So that part, that is what I'm used to doing. So yeah. Oops. What are we gonna do here? All right, Cusimbo, what are we doing? Oh no! Oh no! 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 Ugh! I got hit by the dark. Oh, I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Shit. Yeah. Yeah. See, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Not great. Not great at this game. Although I love playing this game. Well, let's talk more about Suicide Squad, really.
Enjoy the trip back to the fountain.
What exactly could they change to make this better? I mean, if there is no way they're going to get rid of the live service element, what exactly could they do?
An enemy has been
Okay. Got one. So let's move back. So I don't know what they could improve on this to make people want to play it. That's the thing I'm curious about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on now. Okay. I'm not chasing him. Yeah, see, in this mode... Oh, God, he's in trouble. And I'm out of oh, no, I'm out of mana. I got lucky there. I popped my ultimate at the wrong time. Okay.
That rivals my mighty lance. Time to ride, old friend.
So yeah, I'm not sure what Suicide Squad can do to make people want to buy it when I think some of the main issues that they had really was not just... Oh God, I gotta get him. Shit! Ah! Well, the main issues... I know a lot of people complain about the live service aspect, but I think it was also the gameplay loop is what they were not really thrilled with. Because really, it looks like Destiny to a certain extent with DC characters, which if I'm playing a Suicide Squad game, I really wasn't expecting. And again, with the live service part, is this really something that we're going to want to play from years to come? It didn't seem like that type of game, and it's not that type of game that people wanted from Rocksteady. But then again, I mean, asking a studio to just make a certain type of game that, you know, like, let them stretch their creative legs, I get that. Uh-oh. That's not good. I mean, let them stretch their creative legs, sure, absolutely. But it just did not inspire confidence. And I think the main issue is the gameplay loop. Because if it was literally just live services, we would just have that conversation about, oh, live services, everything I want to play is live services. No one's saying they want to play this game. Oh God, I'm being stupid again. Ooh, okay. Well, let me help my friend here. God damn it, Quisenbo. Killed your little turtle. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Yep. Got caught out. Yeah, so... And the reports are basically that it is looking very unlikely that they're going to change that live service model. And if that... Honestly, if that was really the main problem, I don't think people would be asking this to be delayed, but I think it's the gameplay loop that's doing it. So, do I think maybe, like, some have said it's going to be delayed until probably the summer. Others, like Jeff Grubb, said it's a possibility that it might get delayed until next year. I still don't think that's enough time to actually improve what they're doing. Oh, shit.
Go ahead, say it. Blame it on us.
Yeah, that was dumb. Oh. So what happened there is that if I attack somebody, one of the other fighters, in the tower, while I'm in tower range, the tower will automatically go after me. That's what happened, and that was a stupid move. I'm gonna have to mute that part. Okay. Who's this lucky guy? Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Yeah.
Careful, he's on a spree now.
There we go. Yeah, I think I've said my piece on Suicide Squad. They would have to do something drastic to get people excited for that game, I think. And I don't know. It might get the sales just for being a DC property. But then again, I mean, if we look at the Suicide Squad as a property at this point, the DC movie that everyone knows about and have talked about is the first David Ayer movie with Will Smith. And that got a lot of ticket sales, but critically and opinion-wise for everybody, it's not that good of a movie. And that's what it's been known for, as a movie that made a lot of money, but not everyone was happy with. Now, if you were to tell me about James Gunn's Suicide Squad, that was me making a mistake again.
On my way.
If you're talking about James Gunn's Suicide Squad, that was actually really, really good, actually. Wow, do I represent all the deaths in my team? Wow, okay, I really gotta hunker down here. Surprised my teammates aren't pissed at me. They probably are. But yeah.
There is wisdom.
Okay. So let's go through this round here. I will get to the next story I will get to the next story either when I die or when I go back to base. So we'll see what happens first here. 20 bucks says I die. 20 bucks says I die. We'll see. Yep. Look what's happening.
Retreat.
Yeah, I know, buddy. I know.
Time to ride, old friend.
Oh, that stupid Loki. Ah, one of the annoying things that Loki does is he does decoys. So he can rush. He can rush you, technically, and make you attack him. And then once you hit the decoy enough, it just pops and dies. And it does nothing to him. Okay. I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to go recall. And then we're going to go to the next story. Gamescom claims that company registrations are up 10% and promises a major company is returning to Gamescom. Gamescom is I would say it's bigger than E3. I think it's always been bigger than E3. They are the Europe's E3. It's done in Cologne, Germany. And oh, we destroyed a middle tower. I'm glad I have good teammates because I did not help with that at all. I did not help. So anyway, yeah, Gamescom has actually been more successful in the past than E3. At least I think. I might be wrong, but it always felt like Gamescom really had their shit together, whereas E3 seems to have issues as time goes on. So it's not really a surprise to me that it's actually... Uh-oh. Middle tower's under attack. Let's do it. And here I am, going after the wrong guy. Yay! Come on, Quisenbo. Let's do this. Let's dance. Let's dance. Get Back here, you turtle. Wow, this guy's tanky. Okay, maybe we should stop. Oh, that's Quizenbow again. What am I doing? See, this is the bad decisions I make in this game. I'm pretty sure that's a decoy. Yeah.
An enemy has been
All right, look at that. And I assisted doing absolutely nothing. How did I get the assist for that? I literally didn't do anything. I gotta stop going after Quizenbow. Okay. So yeah, I am not surprised that Gamescom is getting more registrations than usual. I mean, they actually do put on a good show. I have not heard many complaints about how Gamescom does their stuff. So, not a surprise here. So yeah, yeah, that's really all I gotta say. It is interesting that Gamescom is doing better than E3. Well, maybe not a surprise, but that they're getting more registrations. When it really seems like that a lot of companies are trying to shy away from doing these press events or these industry events, but some are still doing them, and they're doing them on Gamescom. But Gamescom is a big deal in Europe, and Europe is a... Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And I'm dead. And I represent the 6th kill in this group. Alright. So yeah, not really a surprise here. At least to me. I don't think that's a surprise. So, maybe the issue with these industry events is not the industry event, maybe it's just E3. Because I still behind the fact that there should be an E3-like event in North America. It just makes sense to me. You have this, they decided after I died. It just makes sense to have these types of events to show off these games and to show how much of a strong medium and business that the game industry is. So, to me, the calls of ending E3 seem to be rooted in a way of they just don't want to cover it anymore. But anyway, I'm going to concentrate here real quick, see what happens, and nothing I can do here. I do like those sound effects. Take that, you stupid turtle. Oh god, I almost got in power range again. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Of course it's a freaking decoy. Okay. Okay. We only have a few more stories to go through. So let me go through this. Oh wow, are we already at the Phoenix? So what happens with the Phoenix right here? If you guys are familiar with MOBAs, this is the thing that you kill in order to get empowered minions. And gotta go. Or I represent the 7th kill.
A moment to recover.
Alright, good. Okay.
Be right back.
Next story. Hogwarts Legacy has already topped Elden Ring's total sales in the UK, yeah, I'm thinking that me and Zero really were conservative in our numbers for Hogwarts Legacy. I don't have the numbers right away, but I predicted by the end that Hogwarts Legacy is going to have 25 million in sales. I think it's going to blow that way past. I think 25 might be the end of the year. Wow! Somebody else died on my team. But yeah, I would not be surprised to see that Hogwarts Legacy hits 35. It might get more than that. It might get 40. I don't. This is a big game. I'm even though now the sales in UK are not a surprise, because if there's one place that Harry Potter is probably the most popular, it's in the UK. Oh, you and your stupid turtle.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I know it's under attack. Kill the turtle. There you go.
Time to ride, old friend.
Oh, shit. I didn't notice the caltraps there. Okay. Uh-oh. You know, Lancelot probably was not a good choice for Joust. But thank God I've actually got good teammates, because they're saving me here. This is... Alright, back to Hogwarts Legacy. So, yeah, I guess it's not really a surprise that the UK is really buying Hogwarts Legacy, because the books are based in the UK, I believe. And J.K. Rowling is a UK-based author, and it's an incredibly popular book series. So I guess that shouldn't have been a surprise. But to already top Elden Ring is the thing that... Uh-oh. But for it to beat Elden Ring right now... Like, if you would have told me it would have beaten Elden Ring maybe by Christmas, I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But within a month of its release, that is surprising, and that is actually pretty impressive. Whatever your feelings are about the game. Like, that's impressive sales. Fire Giant. I'm gonna kill the fire giant. Uh-oh.
I swear, you better not blame me for that one.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Face me! Fighting for a champion!
Kill him! He's immortal!
Uh-oh.
Be gone.
I am probably dying. And the middle tower is destroyed. Okay. Take that, Quizenbo. Let's get to the Phoenix then. Actually, I'll recall. I will recall. Okay, next story. No plans for Diablo 4 on Game Pass, says the Diablo 4 dev. I was kind of confused by this because I thought I heard that it was going to Game Pass. But then I read the quote again that came out. I think it was from Phil Spencer, who said the intention was to have it on Game Pass. But since Blizzard is not a part of Xbox and a part of Microsoft right now, I guess it just makes sense that it's not going to be there. So, yeah. I guess that makes sense to a certain extent, that it's just not going to be available on Game Pass. But anyway, not that Diablo 4 needs it. Diablo 4 is probably going to do record sales. Oh shit, that's not good. And I think what the Bull Demon does, it gives them an attack buff. And that's the last thing I need. Let's get to the Phoenix.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, if they deicide them, then the attack buff is negated. So, which I don't think they're going to do. I think the Bull Demon also gives them empowered minions.
Your middle Phoenix is
On my way. Gone.
Oh, I guess the Bull Demon actually stops the Phoenix from attacking. That's weird. Okay. Good to know. God, this guy's tanky. Okay, Quizenbow.
at the heart of evil.
Okay, he's running. Okay.
Retreat.
That's probably a decoy. Yep. Oh no, it wasn't. All right. All right, here we go.
Nice. Locked him down.
I am doing nothing to this guy. Oh wow, that took a lot. Yeah, Quizenbow is a... Oh, we decided. Nice. Quizenbow is a tank, so he... Oh my god. Dude, no, don't do that. And we got the Phoenix. Alright. Now it's time for the main giant. If we kill this giant, it's over. This is the Nexus. This is the base guy. So, if he's gone, then it's over. And I don't think we're getting him this trip. There we go. I better run.
GG, they're all down for the count.
Oh, it's over, guys. I think this is over. Okay, since this is almost over, let's go to the final story. Microsoft confirms it will not be at the E3 show floor. I think, yeah, obvious. Microsoft will be in the vicinity of E3 at the time. They're going to have their own stream. They're going to have their Xbox Game Showcase. They're going to have their Starfield Direct. So they're going to have things over there, and they're going to be in the Microsoft Theater, I think, in LA. So they're going to be there in spirit, maybe? I think is the way to put it. They'll be there, but they won't be in the E3 show floor. So that's not a surprise there. So yeah. We'll know more about what goes on in the E3 time and what Sony is doing as well. I think Sony's also not going to be there. But yeah. Okay, let us... We are done here. We went through all the stories for this week. Let us talk about... here's what I want to do from now on with these weekly dividends. When we talk about the new games that are coming out during the week, I will still continue to do the monthly thing where I do the types of games that are coming out in the week. But let's also talk about some of the big games that are coming out next week. And right now, it looks as if the big games that are coming out next week are, of course, Resident Evil 4 Remake, that's coming out on the 24th. I know Zero is excited for that. And EA Sports Pro Tour is coming out that same week, too. That should be interesting. EA is coming back to the golf game with Tiger. So maybe we'll see something along those lines. And yeah, expect something on Resident Evil 4 Remake during the week. I'll probably do a sales projections on that specifically. And then if any interesting news happens throughout the week, I will be glad to discuss it at that time. Well, that is it for the Weekly Dividend for March 17th, 2023. Tune in next time where I talk about everything that goes on during the week in the video game industry. I am The Wiz, and this is Capital Games. Talk to you next time. Bye. Thank you for listening to this podcast segment. The Capital Games podcast is done every week, and we post it on all your favorite podcast apps, as well as segments on YouTube. If you want to listen to another segment, you can listen to a new one right there on the screen. We also do a movie podcast called the Capital Games Movie Club. If you'd like, you can go ahead and click on that and see all the movies that we have reviewed from that point. Thank you for listening, and we hope to hear from you soon.